Hey guys, it's Mike here again with another car review for Autoblog, and today we're taking a look at the 2016 Ford Explorer Limited. The Limited being the second highest trim level in the Ford Explorer lineup after the now Platinum. The Limited used to be the highest trim level Ford Explorer that you could get, with the Sport kind of being in between those two, mainly, being an attractive trim level for the big powerful engine. But what we're going to do here now is take a look at the 2016 Ford Explorer Limited. Okay, so the all-new 2016 Ford Explorer Limited comes in this magnetic color here today. For those of you that's been subscribed to my channel here for a while, you remember the 2015 Ford Explorer Limited video that I did last year. That one also had this magnetic color that was new for that year. I just love this color. Used to be called sterling gray, is now called magnetic, also called gunmetal gray. Just gives it a very nice look. As we focus in on the grille of the new Explorer here, you see that it's completely redesigned in my opinion, although Ford says that this is just a facelift, which I can agree with on other parts of the vehicle here, but the grille does look completely redesigned. See the new headlights, and as you can also see here, it has LED running lights as well as halogen headlights and fog lights. As we walk around the car here, you see the 20-inch polished aluminum wheels, new for this year as well. The Explorer badging right there. This Explorer here is front-wheel drive. See if you can see that there. And it has the 2.3 liter 4-cylinder EcoBoost engine, which is new for this year of the Ford Explorer. We're going to talk about that here shortly. But as we're walking around the vehicle here, as all Fords and Lincolns, you have the capless Easy Fuel system, designed for you to just stick your fuel nozzle in there. No hassling or messing around with gas caps, no stinky fingers of gasoline or anything like that. Is NASCAR inspired, just a very convenient feature. See the roof rack side rails as well. Tinted out windows for the back window and also the rear windows here for the passengers. Comes equipped with the smart key access system here with your lock, unlock, remote start, trunk release, and also your panic button. It is remote started by clicking once on the lock button and double clicking the remote start. See the LED rear lights, dual exhaust. Shut it off the same way. Another new feature is a washer for the backup camera. As you can see here, new for this year. And another new feature for the 2016 Ford Explorer Limited is a front camera. Comes equipped with the washer as well. Now the front camera is a standard for the Ford Explorer Limited, along with now navigation also being standard, which it was not for the previous generation. You had to go up to a higher equipment package of the Limited Explorer to get the navigation. Another new feature for the 2016 Ford Explorer is that it comes with the kicking motion for the power liftgate. This was previously only available for the Ford Escape and the Ford C-Max, but is now available for the Ford Explorer and as well as the Ford Edge. Just a very nice feature when your hands are full with either grocery bags or luggage or anything like that. You have a keyless entry system here. Every Ford owner gets a 5-digit code that you can punch in to open and unlock the car if you like to keep your key inside the vehicle. So keep the car locked here. The key fob in my pocket. Comes equipped with sensors on the back of the door handle and as well on the door handle. Put your hand behind the door handle and the door will unlock. Put your thumb on the sensor there and the door will lock. Now what we're going to do here is take a look at the engine of this new Ford Explorer and the 2.3 liter EcoBoost engine. The 2.3 liter 4-cylinder EcoBoost engine produces 280 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque, actually making it the second strongest engine in the Ford Explorer lineup after the big 3.5 liter twin turbo EcoBoost engine when it comes to torque. The 3.5 liter standard engine of 290 horsepower and 252 pound-feet of torque is the weakest one when it comes to torque. So with this being a 4-cylinder with turbo and this Ford Explorer being front-wheel drive, I'm going to show you on the sticker here, it makes very impressive fuel consumption numbers. So you have 22 on average, 19 city, and then 28 highway, which would go down to about 26 on the highway with the front wheel or the 4-wheel drive system. So very impressive engine here in the Ford Explorer when it comes to torque and also the fuel consumption. Now before we jump inside the car here, what I'm going to do is just walk down the line here so you can see different color alternatives for the 2016 Ford Explorer lineup. So this is the magnetic colored one that we're reviewing, and then walking right by a pretty much identical one, but it's 4-wheel drive and it's in the color Shadow Black. This one has the panoramic moonroof, which I go over in my other Explorer video, so you can check out right there. There's a link popping up. And then we have a ruby red base model right here, and then we have a blue jean metallic limited model right there. Now just to compare the difference in the front, the grille and the headlights of the 2016 versus a 2015, you can see the difference here. Alright, so let's jump inside the car here and see the interior. Okay, so let's jump inside the car here. I've already opened the door, as you can tell, and what strikes your eye right away is the nice wood grain door panel here, giving it a very nice look, along with the soft leather here to rest your arm on. We have power folding mirrors, automatic windows down and up. Passenger. Not for the rear passengers though. As you can see here, it's got the black ebony leather interior. Power seat. Power lumbar. Got the Explorer silk plates right there. You have power pedals. Typical Ford Explorer feature that's been around for a long time. So let's jump in here. The new and improved steering wheel from Ford. If you've watched any of the other reviews that I've done on the 16 XLT and also the Sport, you're familiarized with the steering wheel by now. It looks different from the 15 model year. Not a huge difference, but the displacement and just the look of the buttons. But otherwise, everything is in the same place. Buttons, instrument clusters. The speedometer looks slightly different. That's redesigned. The Ford Explorer still has the MyFord Touch system. I have a separate video going through the MyFord Touch interface and the basically the infotainment system that you can check out right here. It'll pop up on your screen right now. Just real quick here, just to see the climate section. This one has the cooled seats, heated seats, has the heated steering wheel right there. Those are the passenger side, obviously, and then the driver's side. But now it also has buttons right here. If you compare it to a 15 that have more of a touch screen button interface, the 16s now have more just a regular button interface, which in my opinion is nicer. It's easier to maneuver, and just the functionality of it, in my opinion. Just small things like this, like the volume control button, new design. You definitely won't, slip your fingers on this. It's got the Sony stereo system, 390 watts. You got 12 speakers with subwoofers. Change the bass and everything here. I go through this in the MyFord Touch video, but I can show you real quick. Whatever setting that you like. Obviously you guys can't feel the difference in the bass there, but definitely has a great stereo system. Another new feature for the 2016 model year here is the front camera. That is a standard on the limited trim level of the Ford Explorer. So what you do is you just click this button right here, and a camera in front of the vehicle will display. Click it one more time, get a panoramic view of anything in front of you. Now this is obviously only available when you are at a standstill, and what it enables you to do and helps you out with is if you're in a tight parking spot or about to get out on a heavy traffic road and you have limited visibility. Just a very nice feature. And obviously the backup camera displays on the same screen. Showing up in the upper right corner there. Whenever you're getting close to an object, you can actually test it out here. See, now I have it in neutral real quick. See, we're getting up on the hill there. Just saw a car passing there real quick. So we look inside here. You can open this little hatch right here. You have a USB port there and an SD card holder for the navigation. You have a 12 volt right here. Close that. Now, being a Limited, you get ambient lighting. Lights up the cup holders as well as the feet, your door handles, and also for the rear passengers. Let's see if we can turn that on here real quick. Go to vehicle, and go to ambient lighting, and then we turn it on. And let's pick my favorite color, blue here. As you can see here, lights up. We're going to switch it to red. We got green. And I don't know how much you can see now, but it'll change the colors on the feet and so on. So we take a look at some of the features here. The buttons on the left side of the steering wheel will control the left instrument cluster. So if I click left here, we get to the main menu where you have display modes, digital, tachometer, got your fuel right there, and then obviously your temperature. You got tire pressure monitor, digital speedometer, and how many miles you have to empty tank. Go back to the main menu, you got your trip meters, which can be reset by holding the OK button down. Fuel economy obviously doesn't have any fuel economy yet, being a brand new vehicle. It's got 4.7 miles on it. If you for some reason want to turn off your traction control, blind spot information system, your cross traffic alert, you can do that here. All kinds of settings. Take an hour just to go through all that. Buttons on the right side of the steering wheel control the right instrument cluster, where you can toggle between either your entertainment, navigation, your phone. You can see your call history here, if your phone is synced up, and so on. This car is equipped with adaptive cruise control. You would just turn it on right here. And then you can set a gap. Obviously the vehicle has to be running to be able to do that. As you can see here, you got universal garage door opener, sunglass holder right there, vanity mirrors with lights on both sides. Power tilting steering wheel. Very nice. That sets obviously with your memory seating that is located right there. You can have three different settings for obviously 3 different individuals, or 3 different settings for yourself. We're gonna jump outside here again. Unlock it. Another nice feature is the bucket seats, making it easy for anyone to get to the 3rd row seat here. You do not have to fold down the 2nd row seat here, although if you choose to do so, it's very easy to maneuver, as you can see here. Now, a new feature for the Limited trim level is that power folding 3rd row seat is now standard. in a Limited, which it was not for the previous generation. You had to go up a little higher package, same trim level, but higher package. So and then we go back to normal. It comes equipped with the blind spot information system. A light that illuminates right here whenever someone's in your blind spot. It's very nice, letting you know not to switch lanes whenever someone's in your blind spot. So let's go for a little short drive here back to the dealership. Obviously equipped with push button start. Got it in sport there. Don't need that now. Put it in drive. Not quite the same growl as the original 3.5 liter V6, but it definitely feels more powerful. It only differs about 8 horsepower, but this 2.3 liter EcoBoost engine has a lot more torque. So as I mentioned earlier, it has 310 pound-feet of torque versus 252 in the 3.5 liter V6. Obviously a big difference from the 3.5 liter twin turbo EcoBoost, but also, as I mentioned earlier, this one gets a whole lot better gas mileage, being the 2.3 liter and also being a front-wheel drive Explorer. So I think that is it for this review of the 2016 Limited Ford Explorer. As always, I thank you guys so much for watching and always hanging out on my channel and, you know, leaving your comments of the cars that I currently review. And obviously I encourage you guys to do that on this one as well. What did you like about this car? What do you not like? And let me know, and then we'll talk next time. Thanks so much, guys. Have a nice day.